Hey guys, Troy Dooley, MLM News and Review and a weekly editorial. And if it looks like I'm underdressed, I am. Here's what happened. I did the weekly news on Friday last week. Did the Aces Radio Live with Jim Gilhouse. 9:30 Saturday morning. Jumped in a moving truck with a trailer with my son's trashed car. He'd wrecked his car the night before. It got a little rainy. I drove from here to Cape May, New Jersey, the southern farthest tip of New Jersey from the west coast in the panhandle of Florida. I had 3 hours of sleep, drove about 1,700 miles total, but 1,400 of that was just directly there. Got in there at 11 o'clock Sunday night after going through the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee, the Appalachian Mountains in Pensacola, in West Virginia, going through the Cumberlands, I think, up there. So we went through so many mountains, it was pathetic. And dropped off the trailer, dropped off the car, unloaded the truck. Dalton was 7 hours behind me, picks me up. We drive all night long, Monday night, all the way to Cleveland, Ohio. He's going up to see his in-laws. I jump off at the Cleveland International Airport 2 a.m. in the morning, do a quick shower and shave in the bathroom. It was like being in the military again. Hopped a plane at 5:50 in the morning, back here yesterday at 9 o'clock. I leave tomorrow at 9 o'clock, and I head to Alabama for some court cases that's going on. So if I seem a little underdressed, it's because I'm still washing clothes. Okay, that's it. All right, enough fun. Let's look at what we've got going on right now. Longevity has done it again. Rod Cook broke this story. I got information on it a couple weeks ago, called over to Longevity, and they made it clear, please set on this story. We have not inked everything yet. I said, all right. So Rod broke it last night. I'm excited. He was the consultant for Bellamora, put everything together, and then they imploded on themselves. They were able to work something out with the Longevity. Rod's a good friend with the Wallachs, and they're going to move that distributorship, some of the product line, in underneath the Drink Act brand and really give a home for those. Now, the Drink Act brand, I love this story because Paul Gravett, a good friend of mine, launched that company, took it as far as he could do it, sold it over to the Wallachs. I don't know all the details. Wallachs taking it even further. It's just, this is what it's about. So you get excited about it. Some other stuff that's going on. People ask me, what's wrong with Numis Network? Nothing. Numis is rocking strong. Okay, their business plan, if you study their business plan, you listen to these guys talk, everything's going the way they needed it to go. But anytime a powerful, charismatic leader leaves a company, people freak out. Mia Davies, great internet marketer, left, went back to her first love in a weight loss company. She loves weight loss. Sold her position, went on down the road. People got, what's going on? Nothing. And she did very good of explaining exactly what was going on. Cedric Harris, another great internet marketer. This dude is a black internet marketing stud. And for all you guys that say, oh my gosh, you used the black word and stud even in the same sentence. Okay, listen to me. I follow two black internet marketers. Both of them walk their walk. Stephen Pierce and Cedric Harris. Okay, great guys. They know what they're doing. They've helped lots of people make money on the internet. Cedric's decided, I want to go to Visalis Sciences. It's close to my heart. I want people to be able to succeed. I want them to lose weight. I want them to be healthy. I want their spiritual life right, everything. That's his reasoning. Full agreement with it. But as I've studied Visalis Science, as I studied Monavie, as I studied Effusion, we get this tribal mentality where it's not a unique product that's driving the company to succeed. Now, the funny thing about this is if it was Amway, people would say, oh, look at this. This is just cultish. These people are just joining because of the stud leaders. Well, guess what? When those stud leaders leave Amway and go to Monavie, what do you hear? They're just there because Brig Hart's there. They're just there because Orrin Woodward's there. They're just there because Randy Schroeder's there. And in some cases, you're absolutely right. People want to follow the leader, especially if you're a baby boomer, Generation Xer. You follow that charismatic person. Okay. Funny thing is, you don't see it quite the same way with Generation Y. Generation Y is not following an individual leader. The tribe changes leaders constantly. Over here, you've got three powerful young, Blake, Ryan, and you've got Nick, founders of the company, backed by deep pockets of Blythe. They have got a charismatic story. They've got great stuff going on. Their marketing's powerful. And they put this 90-day challenge together. Powerful 90-day challenge. And people say, well, Troy, then isn't it about the product? Okay, I got a partial bag of my product left right here. There is nothing on this product that is going to make you lose any more weight than any other company out there. Okay, it's got Heart Smart soy in it. It's got stuff that, well, actually, if you're an organic person, you'd freak out on this because it's got saccharose in it. It's got artificial flavors in it. It's got stuff that if I tried to pronounce it, you'd think I was cussing you out. Now, it doesn't matter which one it's in. I can go over here to Singular. I've got the same stuff here. If I go over here to Limu, and when I say same stuff, I don't mean same ingredients. I mean stuff you can't pronounce. So it's not that. What happens is a cultural shift. And what I'm seeing here is people are joining Visalis because everybody's joining Visalis. When you join in a group, in a clan, in a tribe, you want to be part of something big. And this is there's nothing negative here. This is all powerful stuff. The culture drives the company. The dilemma with some of the weight management is because people, they jump into the 90-day or the 84-day or the 54-day or whatever it is, and they lose weight and they think it's the product. What they don't realize is they've changed their lifestyle. They're eating better because the book said to eat better. They're exercising more. They're going to meetings. They're following people. They're looking good. They want their picture on the website. They want their 15 minutes of glory. This is good stuff. It's the motivator. Metabolism goes up. Here's where I'm a little concerned with some of the product lines. And I would suggest, it's just a normal everyday dude, that some of the companies try to look for something that's proprietary, something they can do proprietary to make it unique. Because what I believe will happen, I think Effusion might be a prime example of this. Actually, Monavie might be a prime example of it. They were off $175 million this year over last year. So they may be a good example. Is that when the tribe sees their lifestyle change, and there's no doubt lots of people are making money, lots of people are healthy, lots of people are qualifying for a car, all that good stuff. They change. They're healthier. Now they're focused more, and they start looking. And for the first time, they get their product in, and they look at the back of the bag, and they see it says artificial flavoring. They see it has soy protein, and maybe they don't want soy protein, or they look at it and they say, well, it's got our cream flavor, or they say it says saccharose, and that can cause brain tumors, and they look at all this crap that's in here. Then they say, oh my gosh, I can't take that, I'm going to quit. And then they share that story with other people, and the same tribe that came in leaves. And you could be sitting there saying, Troy, I think you're blowing it out of proportion somewhat. Here's where I get this. I'm watching the news, and they're showing this Generation Y group of kids that are on their smartphone. And one dude twitters, hey man, let's all meet over here at the store. Let's run in together. Let's grab a bunch of stuff and let's leave. And you say, well, Troy, those people are criminally minded anyway. Okay. That might be true. But then I'm down in Panama City, and I see this camera crew on the road, and they're asking these teen girls, your daughter, my daughter, these college girls, to raise their tops, show their tits, and everybody's doing it because everybody else is doing it. See, this is the tribal mentality. So even though it's Cedric is the one that was the catalyst in this, because I got his video and somebody asked me about Numis and is Visalis that good? And I said, Visalis is a good company. I just brokered a couple deals over there where distributors were moving to a new company, wanted to sell theirs to another distributor and all this good stuff. That's not nothing bad. I believe in the company and the product. Believe in the concept, believe in the guys. But I'm starting to look at the people, and we've got to do something. If we want our image in this profession to be rock solid, then we need to make sure that our product line is the purest of pure product lines that we can create. I don't care what it is. It has to have a uniqueness. See, at the end of the day, the tribal hype, the charismatic leader, none of that will last if there's not an underlying foundation of a product that people need, want, and desire. When Art Williams left the company, half of the distributors left, and a lot of them went with Hubert Humphrey and started a new company. Those that stayed with that company believed in the product line and they stuck it out. 30 years later, one of the top 100 companies, $1 billion a year, hundreds of millions paid in commissions. But even they couldn't weather the storm of a personality when the leader leaves and these people follow. So if it's a tribal mindset and this young generation is that way, then we've got to make sure we give them something that they can hang on to, because as soon as the tribal hype lowers and they start reading and they find out that the company, what they're preaching, what they're seeing, what they think is happening isn't what the product line really is, they'll be out of there as fast as they came in. I don't care what company it is. So please, folks, be cautious. Okay? Have an awesome 4th of July weekend. Have a blast. We'll be back next week. Please give me your comments on this. This is a very important thing. There's lots of different companies entering into our sector right now. We need to make sure that we're all doing what's right for the longevity of our profession, the industry. That's the key. Live life like it's an epic adventure. I'll see you at the top.